Number 10 just says to find the vertical asymptotes, right? Sometimes you're going to be given problems where you just have to find the attributes, so you need to know how to do it. So find the vertical asymptotes. Remember, how do you find the vertical asymptotes? You set the bottom factors equal to 0. However, you don't really know what's left on the bottom until you've actually reduced your fraction. So we have to factor out the top and the bottom first. If I factor out the top, how would I factor out the top?
Take an x out.
Take an x out, right? Because this one you can just factor out the GCF, right? If I factor out an x, what's left?
X plus 2.
Right, x plus 2. And then I have to factor the bottom out. Okay, so the bottom I would have to use the x box here. 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. So I'll actually show you this one. So the a value is 3. The b value is 5. And the c value is negative 2. A, B, C. Draw the x box over here. What goes in the top? A times c, which is negative 6. And what goes in the bottom? Yeah, 5, which is b. And then I need two numbers that will multiply for negative 6 and add to 5.
6 and negative 1.
6 and negative 1. Those numbers that you chose did not add up to 5. So 6 and negative 1.
Couldn't you do negative 5 and negative 1?
Negative 5 plus negative 1 is?
Negative 6.
Does that add up to 5? Does that add up to 5?
Yeah.
Negative 2 plus negative 3 adds up to positive 5. It has yeah, you have to pay attention to the signs here. That's why there's only one answer. There's only one combination. Positive 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. Yeah, positive 6 plus negative 1 is 5. All right, but what do I have to do after this?
A times x on the top.
A times x on the top. That's right. So what am I going to write on top here?
3x.
3x. There we go. And then what do I have to do with these fractions?
Solve them. Reduce.
Reduce. So 3x over 6 reduces to?
1 times x.
So x over 2, like this, right? And so now they're reduced. So the bottom, what are the two factors on the bottom then?
X plus 2
X plus 2, right?
and 3x minus 1.
And 3x minus 1. Very good. So now we see, look, once I factored out look at my original fraction, notice that the x plus 2's can actually cancel out, right? So that's why your answer is only going to have one vertical asymptote. And how would I find the vertical asymptote? What equation would I use to find the vertical asymptote? All right, the bottom factor, which is
3x plus 2. 3x minus 1.
3x minus 1. Set that equal to 0. Solve it by adding 1 to both sides. 3x equals 1. Divide by 3. And x equals?
1 over 3.
Right, x equals 1 over 3. And that is your vertical asymptote. So if you didn't factor out first and cancel out your factors, you would have two vertical asymptotes, and that would be wrong. So make sure you factor out and cancel before you find your vertical asymptotes.